All right, we're continuing in our math journal, page 125. Okay, it says fill in the blanks. I see that this side is 4 units long and this side is 8 units long. We need to find the area on the inside. This is a what by what triangle. This is a 4 by 8 triangle. So go ahead and put 4 by 8. Area in square units. Well, if you don't know that yet, let's go to our number sentence. This is our rows and this is our columns. We have to multiply them together like they are an array. That'll give us the total number of squares inside our rectangle. If this is a 4 by 8 rectangle, that means we take 4 times 8. 4 times 8. Well, guess what? If I split this row of 4 in half, let me try something different. Hang tight. Okay. If I split this rectangle in half, and I look at it like there's 2 smaller rectangles, this rectangle now becomes what? This is a 2 by 8. You guys, what's 2 times 8? 2 times 8 is 16. And then if I look at these smaller, and I wonder if that'll give me a different color if I try it. Let's play around with it. Nope, still black. Okay, and then let's say I break the bottom up into 2 rows. People, if the first row is 8, because we know that this long side is 8, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this bottom row is 8, what's 8 plus 8? 16. Now we have 16 plus 16, because that was 2 times 8, and now this is 2 times 8. And that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4 rows total. 2 plus 2 is 4. I just broke this in half. 16 plus 16 is, well, 10 plus 10 is 20. Then I add my 6's together. 6 plus 6 is 12. 20 plus 12 is 32. My answer is 32. Go ahead and figure out the area and fill in all of the blanks for number 2. It gives you 5 and 10. Okay, and it has squares. Now, 3 and 4 don't have their sides labeled. So you go ahead and label the sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2 on top. This is a 3 by 2. 3 rows of 2, a 3 by 2. Go ahead and fill in the rest. You must label these sides for sure. Fill in the rest of yours. Now look at number 5 and number 6. You can't count all of the squares to find the area. You have to think of it as an array. Imagine there are 4 rows, and imagine that there are 5 in each rows. This is a what by what? A 4 by 5, because do you see how these lines make a corner? Those are the ones you multiply. This is a 4 by 5 rectangle. Area equals, you guys know what 4 times 5 is. Otherwise, hold up 4 fingers and count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. I multiply the one side I know times the other side equals 20. Do the same thing for number 6. Before you go on to math boxes, our journal is set up kind of weird today. The next page is our name collection boxes, and we have seen these before. So this is all the way back on page 123 before the math message today. So do this before you do math boxes. Number 1 says 3 names do not belong in this 100 box. Mark them with an X. Okay, you guys, 980, take away 880. You might have to stack them to figure it out, but if I'm taking 80, oops, I need my pen tool. If I'm taking 80 away from 80, guess what? That's just zeros. That leaves me 9 take away 8. 9 take away 8 is 1, and my 80 and 80 cancel out each other, so those become zeros. Should I leave this answer? Yeah, because it equals 100. All of these problems in the box should equal 100. 25 plus 25 plus 25, and you're like, oh, Miss Schmidt, that's going to take forever. Well, imagine these are 25 cents. Whenever I see 25s, I like to think of them as quarters. What's 25 cents plus 25 cents? 50. And what's 50 cents plus 25 cents? Well, it would equal 75. Does 75, is that equal to 100? No, cross off this problem. It does not belong in this name collection box. 80 plus 30. Start in the ones place always. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11. Is 110 equal to 100? No. Put an X over this one. 30 plus 70. Boys and girls, 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Then you add the 0 at the end. Boom. 100 equals 100. Awesome. Let's look at this one because this one's going to be a little tricky. 0, take away 0. If I have nothing, can someone take away nothing? Sure. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0, take away 0. 0. Take away nothing from nothing, you still have nothing. 0, take away 1. If I don't have any pencils, can you take 1 pencil from me? No, we have to go next door. We take away 1 and we add 10. 10 plus 0 is 10. Now we have more on top. 10 take away 1 is 9. 0 take away nothing is nothing. 900, is that equal to 100? Absolutely not. Cross that one off. Oh, it says 3 names do not belong in this 100 box. 1, 2, 3. That means double check, but the rest of these should equal 100. This says write at least 10 names for 40. Everything in this box will equal 40. How many examples do you have to write? At least. So that means minimum of 10. We should see 10 or more ways to write 40. How many ways? 10 or more. Otherwise, we will send it back and have you do your work. Write at least 10 names for 200. For 200. How many ways? At least 10. That means you could write more than 10, but I need at least 10. Same thing for 1,000. Now you're like, Miss Smith, that's a really big number. Well, you guys remember. I'll even help you out with some of them. 40. Tell me, what is 40 times 1? 1 times any number is always that number. And do I have to write the equals? No, because we know that it will equal 40. If I have one group of 40, guess what? I have 40. What if I do 40, take away nothing? Oh, I would still have 40. What if I did 41, take away 1? Guess what? I would still have 40. But think of multiplication. Think of division. Look at, they used words over on the first box. You can go ahead and use words in here. They said 2 50s. Well, 2 of what equal 40? What multiplication problems can you have? You could draw an array. You would be drawing a lot of dots or X's, though, to draw an array. So think about which ways you can do these. Same for number 3. Same for number 4. Then when you're done with all of those pages, then you go on to math boxes for the day. That means you have 4 pages to complete. Okay. Keep up all of your hard work, you guys. You're doing awesome.